Earth and Venus collide. So, Earth is a being body. The size of probably like 3 moons. And it has a moon. It takes 27 days to go around the Earth. And the spin of the moon takes 27 so it's basically like a locked moon, so it takes 27 I'm pretty sure orbit period 27 hours 0.3. So we always see the same side of the moon. We never see the back side. And also I'm going to turn off heat for this, and so yeah. And so if I put 27, that means it's 3.3. That's how Earth and the moon would revolve around each other. And then Venus is also another planet in the solar system that is probably this far away from Earth. We're also going to put the sun. We're also going to put the habitable zone. Okay, let's move the Earth real quick. Meow. So Earth and Venus would probably be like about this far away. Let's auto orbit. Why is Earth binary? Let's get rid of the moon so we can make Earth orbit the sun. No clue why it's not. Venus is gonna need to orbit. How long does it take needs to take a year. It takes like, I'm pretty sure it takes Venus like this many days. Guys, you guys correct me in chat if this is correct. So, what would happen if Earth and Venus collided? Number one, Venus has a really thick atmosphere, and we're doing all this in Universe Sandbox. So in real life, none of this would really happen because this doesn't really, it breaks physics more than real life. How is it orbiting the sun? Oh. Did I make it not move? I probably did. Yep. So now let's give it the moon. It should be orbiting the Earth. So, what would happen if Earth and Venus collided? Venus has an atmosphere. Let's see how thick it is compared to Earth. 93.2 atmospheres. That is like 19,200 Mars atmospheres. And then just wait. So this is not like Earth whatsoever. And if these two collided, number one, Venus is like crispy hot. It's like they went to get fireworks. No, it's like you brought a laser. You just point it directly at Venus for 24 hours. Like, is legit. You are hitting the surface. Because look, it doesn't do anything. This definitely works. See, look. It's because I didn't add heat. I'm really smart. But for real, it would actually heat the object up to a really hot temperature. This looks like ice. Not ice. But like, it's really sad Because Venus actually was just like, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. So, if these two collided, what would it take it to collide? Let's see if it's still over here. It is. Like, what would take the Earth to collide into the Venus? Well, we have other bodies that are orbiting the sun and the solar system. Those could. So let's go find Jupiter. You see Jupiter here? Let's see how far away. It should take 12 years. Pretty sure Mars would be good. Shouldn't even take this, yep, Mercury to take that long over the sun. So, Jupiter. Let's just say this. Jupiter has an impact on another solar system. Let's go to Mercury. You see Mercury here? Looks like it doesn't do anything. Jupiter pulls on Mercury. Yeah. And if Mercury was pulled enough, it would do something to Mars' orbit, which I forgot, that would make it unstable, make these two objects collide into each other. But this was also a long time ago. Let's say there might have been a 9th planet. Let's go with percent. Let's say that there was a 9th planet. Yes. So we have 9 planets. We've discovered a lot of evidence. Well, let's first do this. Before this. This science stuff. You see these two? Yeah. These two objects used to be closer together. Okay, let's make it take 29 years. Okay. Let's take 84. Takes 165 for that. Okay. And let's add the 9th planet somewhere. It's solar. So, Jupiter and Saturn used to do something with gravity. Yes. These two used to have like this gravity here where like if it was still around today, it would make them push into each other. Like not these two. And I'm pretty sure that's why these two are like this, Uranus and Neptune, because they got switched. Neptune was originally here. But because Jupiter and Saturn, their gravity when they were doing the forces right here, it swapped these two in their place. So, if they were still doing the gravity thing, then Earth and Venus would collide. And also, let's say this. Saturn actually saved Jupiter from coming in. So, thank you, Saturn. Give a like for Saturn that saved Earth in the early solar system. But you leave a like for the 9th planet because it saved Earth. So, let's say take the 9th planet. 9th planet actually was like probably passing by Jupiter. But then Jupiter's gravity threw it out of the solar system. Let's probably point the direction. So if the 9th planet's still around, it like went really. Let's take the speed real quick. Let's turn it to like 1,000. Probably a little bit more. Let's put it at 9,000, which is almost at light speed. Which this was not at light speed at all. One moment. So yes, it was probably going. Jupiter threw 9th planet out of the solar system. It's a little sad because it through the 9th planet. Either, you know, it might not even be there anymore. Like, we don't know if the 9th planet's still around. We're gonna keep it in, so it would be, the position would probably end up here. And they changed the colors of that 9th planet a lot because we don't actually know what it looks like. When you look up in space, you might be able to see Neptune with a telescope. You might even be able to see it as a star, a really dull star. Like, you might not see it. It is this shaded from the sun. You might see it. You might think that Venus is, the Venus is the brightest planet. You don't see it. So wait, let's get back to what we're doing. So yeah, that 9th planet came in, got thrown out, stopped this. Gravity stuff. So, made it so Earth and Venus went apart. But we still have this one thing where, like, Jupiter is pulling Mercury slowly out of space. Don't know if it's up or down, really. So, we have all that covered for this. So, yeah. But there's probably other things that could do it. The sun's gravity could possibly increase somehow and force the two together somehow. Don't know how. By the way, one cool event that could happen, might not happen in 2020, is you see Beetlejuice here. Let's put it far. So you see Beetlejuice over there? Yeah, you might see it. In 2020, it might go a boom. And doing a super, that if it happened, we would see it from the naked eye. By the way, this already happened millions of years ago. So, look out for that if it does happen. Just giving you that. But let's get back to the video. So, yeah, we covered a lot what can do it. Make us collide. Earth and Venus collide. But we still have more that possibly could. An asteroid could hit Earth, most likely Earth, from the asteroid belt of the sun. By the way, if you don't know where the asteroid belt is, it should be in the middle of these two. See? It's about in the middle of Mars. Jupiter. Just a belt of rocks where a few dwarf planets live. Let's take Ceres, for instance. It lives there. So, yeah. And if this size object is an asteroid, could come and hit Earth possibly. It might do enough damage to knock Earth slightly and into Venus's orbit. Which, if they do something with gravity, which blah blah blah, could smash them together. And by the way, let's cover what would happen if they collided. So, if they did collide, it would be like millions of years. Let's try and get a good rocky planet. Not gonna be water though. We do not want a water planet. We want a good, like, I'm gonna put 2. I'm gonna put 3. No. Maybe. Let's do with this. Probably be right here in the middle of these two. Let's go in here. So it'd be probably 1, 8. Let's just do that size. which would basically be probably like the size of 2 Earth. So let's change the color of the planet, because the planet's color would be like probably some gray. I'm pretty sure there would be like a gray. You might think that this planet might have a possibility for life. Probably not, because all the stuff for life would get smashed to smithereens. Not smithereens, but it would get smashed, for most likely. So that wouldn't be good. So if it did happen, the name would be either not that. I'm coming up with bad names, or B-E-N. Bean. Because at one point in time, Venus actually did have, they say that it had like the same amount of water as Earth did, but something happened. So, what stuff would this planet be made of? I'm not 100% sure. It would probably be made of, it would probably have a thin, maybe a thin layer of atmosphere. Probably like the middle of like Earth's atmosphere, so probably to like 500 Earth. But it probably had, yeah, but no, it should have more because Venus would. Maybe like 5 Earth. Probably, let's just put it as that much pressure. It'd probably be something like this. So a shade of blue and yellow together would be like a one. No, it's gonna be like the dark one. Yeah, probably like this. No city lights, because there would be none. I'm gonna add a little bit of water, just a little bit. Oh, it froze. How cold is this thing? It is negative. So if you did give it water, it might have this much. Not enough for life. Well, it says that it is, but there might be a chance for life on this planet. And if its core is active enough, it could have some sort of magnetic field. But it probably wouldn't be as powerful as Earth. Earth is like 1.37, so I'm just going to give 1.10 as the magnetic field. It's not going to want me to show me. Wow. It probably have to be at 2, but it would probably be 1. So this would probably be what it would be. And our moon would definitely be destroyed in the process. Maybe. Or it could keep orbiting, but it would probably get maybe smaller. It would either be our moon or just a smaller moon. Or it could be multiple moons if it gets crushed. Who knows? But that's probably, like, if they did collide, this would be what in our life. We went to, like, what could make them collide. There's a lot of things. There could be a random star that comes in the solar system, does something with gravity to collide them. Something like Jupiter, if something knocks Jupiter closer, maybe enough to throw Earth closer to Venus. They do something with gravity where they make each other pull in and go closer and collide. Yeah, and this is I don't even think there would be an atmosphere, number 1, and probably no magnetic field. What? Oh. So yeah. By the way, like, subscribe, 5 subs. Bye. So, bye-bye. Have a good day.